Welcome back. Nearly 200,000 people in our area lack basic health insurance. Our next guest is helping fill that void with a free clinic. It's this Saturday. Joining us this evening, is the founder of Touched Twice United, Perry Polnaszek. Andy Larsen from Boelter Lincoln is also going to give us some details on this as well. Perry, let's start with you. You are trained as an optician.
Yes, sir.
How did you get from that to this?
Well, 1996, I went to Honduras on a medical mission trip. I was able to use my skills also to build a clinic and then help people that just had some need. Welfare reform was just being introduced to our country, and I felt I didn't need to go so far away to help people and actually introduce people to Jesus, which is what I do now.
You're a pastor now.
I'm a pastor now, yes.
So we're supposed to be transitioning to a point where, we're going to get everybody covered
yes.
with health care. Mm-hmm. Why is there still this 200,000 person gap here that we need to fill?
Again, I think that's an unknown answer to the question, but I can tell you this is my 18th year, I'm soon to have 19 years into this. Since the Affordable Care Act, we have seen a 30% increase on event against event over the last 2-year process. And so although people have access, or at least like a ticket to the airlines,
sure,
you can't get into the airline. So just this morning I was telling Andy that we had a gentleman who has Badger Care, got up at 5 o'clock in the morning and waited all day and couldn't get emergency service. And that was back up in Chippewa Falls. So,
speaking of getting service, Andy,
yeah.
we'll let you do the nuts and bolts here. Tell us what people can get if they show up. It's in Heartland this weekend?
Yes, it's on Highway 83, just north of I-94 in Heartland, Oakwood Church, and it's a wide range of services, dental, medical screenings, chiropractic, vision. There are even vouchers for mammography, which is a first time. In addition to that, there will be things like legal services and job services counseling. There's also going to be a free meal, a hot meal, as well as winter clothes given away. So it's really a great opportunity for people who need to take advantage.
It's not just the healthcare stuff that you're talking about. If people need counseling, if they need
yep.
some help in their lives,
yep.
because odds are if you're having trouble in one part of your life where you're not able to get health care, you might have something else going on that needs some attention too.
Yep, the whole premise is that if you've got an impacted tooth, you can't hear a message, you can hardly think. If you can't feed your kids, it's hard to think about getting a job sometimes. And so what we want to do is meet that temporal need, whatever is really pressing on people's heads and hearts, and then be able to talk about some opportunities to actually bring heaven and earth together, kind of reconcile the whole process.
All right, Perry, Andy, thanks for both coming in. We'll
Thank
get all
you.
this information up on the website, TMJ4.com. Thank you again so much for coming in.